Welcome to episode 8 of MeatballCraft. Today we're hoping to get some extreme auto crafting going and also to get into modular machines. I put a wyvern core into my draconic chest, and not only does it smelt 5 items at a time, but it also ore doubles, so I can chuck a bunch of ore in there. I didn't realise lithium had EMC. I'll probably take it off the... where is it? Yeah, here. I'll probably take it off the miner. Now I know that, but yeah, so now I can smelt some of these ores. I didn't know this about ender utilities, and I think it's because I put the 12-byte mega memory card in. You can store up to more than a stack of an item, so if you had like cables, for example, like I do here, you can store tons of them for whenever you need. So I think that's really neat, and I'm glad I found out about it. So in the quest book, we have been told of this cobblestone. It says my first cobblestone. It's obviously not my first one. We've done other ones. I didn't notice this before. So to get this, we need cosmic meatballs and dripping combs, which we have, and a hard bone, which needs an unusually heavy bone, which requires Eden dust. And to get Eden dust, they seem to want me to go to that compressed cobblestone monolith and trade this. Who could trade this? Well, find the compressed cobblestone. So this was made with some more cosmic meatballs and that sentient meatball we found in Aether and some copper coins, which we have loads of. So I'm gonna go find that compressed cobblestone structure. We're still waiting on the crystalline ingots. We need a lot of them, so I thought we'd just do this while I wait. And here is the structure it told us to look for, so I assume we click this button. We get this guy. Oh, look, Eden dust. Oh, is it 1 per? Right, we need 4. I think we need 4. Yes, we need 4. So I'll be back, Mr. Treat. Can I? You're coming with me. Okay, I brought him back. Oh, he trades for other things. Memory of 1,000. He just seems to give me emeralds for things. That's not very useful. So, what I made 4 by accident. Do you have any more trades? I think he does. I think he does. What are they? No, boring. So now we have the unusually heavy bone. I assume this is a boss fight, so I'm going to right click here. Oh, it's this guy. Hello. Oh, you can't do ranged. Oh dear, he's fallen in the water. Now, that is the problem with spawning things on that platform. They do fall in quite often. And we've got a hard bone. With the dripping cones, the cosmic meatball, and the hard bones, we can now make the skeletal cobblestone. We should summon a dungeon. Okay, let's summon the dungeon on this little island. Why not? Cool. Oh, there's lots of these guys. Well, these are going to take a little while. Okay, they're all dead, and they've dropped all sorts of nonsense into the water. Meatballs and all sorts. Oh, a key. Is that everything? I think so. Okay, so we got the Grave Master's key and some rare treasure, which is pretty bad, I think. Oh yes, lots of absolute rubbish. I need to go like this to be able to get rid of things now because of my backpack. What's in iron projectile protection? Thank you. Right, get rid of all of that. Oh, I got a spring water queen. What do? You make hot spring combs which give me hot spring water. In my desperation to know what the key does, I was flying over to a ice and fire dungeon and I found this funny little island in the sky. Oh, something in the volcano. Oh, it's guardians. Hello. I don't actually have any water breathing or anything, guys. Can you be nice to me while I fly through? Oh, is it just guardians? There are no gifts for me. I can't seem to drown anyway. Well, this will be good for my deep learning module, but I would like a gift, please. Oh well, obviously they're too busy to provide me gifts. Anyway, off to the other dungeon. Wait, there's something on the floor. Ooh, there's a dirt chest fresh off the block. Oh wait, this is another way in. Is that it? Okay, never mind. Not exciting. I found my way to the dungeon. Oh, it worked. Oh dear, there's lots of not very nice sounding things in here and lots of chests. Let's try and clear it out a bit first. Oh wait, it's very loud in here. Something's hurting me, but it's invisible. I just get hurt from being inside. Well, it's very loud in there, so is it just stuff under the floor? I can't break the floor. Red shards. Oh, ice. I don't know if I have any ice dragon blood. No. I got packed ice learn. I don't know. I do. That's fine then. Oh dear. Be gone. Oh dear. Oh, I found all the monsters. Then maybe I'll shut up now. Or not. Hello. Oh, ice dragon flesh. I haven't eaten that. That's good. Thing to eat. Yeah, I think this is where all the monsters are. Okay. I don't know what you are. Shut up. My goodness. Right. I'll come back if I find any good loot. This is too loud. Oh, horrific spiders in here. Oh my goodness. I think I'm not scared of spiders because they're pretty nasty. My gosh. So many mobs are so loud. I think that was the whole dungeon. So we didn't get a whole lot of stuff. I'm not really sure what the manuscripts do. Oh, they're good for super enchanting the dragon steel. But apart from that, they didn't seem to do very much. I got some dread shards as well. They're probably useful. Frost trolls. Oh, that's not particularly useful. Don't know why I brought that. But yeah, something to explore anyway. We've obviously been doing a very bad job on the quest because this is meant to be our first boss fight and it's not. So, I mean, delete the never. Let's go to our boss fighting island. Okay, well, you can see why he would have been the first boss because he was very, very easy. Oh, and look, and he's given us a sentient meatball and silky sludge. Don't know what that does. Just seems to be a slime ball replacement that doesn't have EMC. So, and then we got the sentient meatball quest. Oh well, better late than never. We did get a cool staff out of it. Let's try it on the keeper. Oh look, I can charge him. Oh cool, that's fun. What about this guy? Can I do it on you? Oh, he's a trader. Maybe I should have traded him before I did that. Give me. He's not happy. But that was fun anyway. I can get witches from villages if I need to. I believe the next thing we need to do is to get the controller manual to be able to get multi-blocks. I think that's very important. There's a lot of multi-blocks to come, and there's no more putting it off. I just killed the Cyclops because I need a demon will for the manual. And interestingly, all of them are will quality 5. I don't know if that's from my sword being pretty nice or what, but very interesting. Question. If I put the villager that I summoned from the compressed cobblestone monument in here, will it spawn other villagers? Oh dear, I forgot. The murder machine's still on. Let's try again. It will. Interesting. Good to know. I'm looking for a head witch because I don't want to make some of the witchery stuff, so I finally got what I was looking for, the head witch, who should sell me empty jars. Yes, I did just try and find this guy just because I couldn't be bothered to make empty jars. But I also got an alchemist, so 2 very useful villagers for me. And we now have the controller manual, so this will make the world a bit harder, but that's fine. We're pretty powerful and should now unlock the modular stage. So now if we look at modular machines, like the Gaia altar, well, I couldn't see the recipe for it before, but if we look at machine controller, machine casing. Okay, now we can see the recipe. I don't know if I want to see the recipe. What's fiery unguent? Oh right, we can get that from the villager. That's very easy actually. Modularium primer and iron ore. Oh, it's fine. Just dark matter and red matter. That's just EMC. That's fine. Okay, interesting. Now we can get into modular machines. Lots of crafting later, and I think I have set up some extended crafting. I will expand it when necessary, but for now I think this is decent. We can get a fair bit done. There's about 20 recipes per packager, so they should hold 20 recipes each, if I'm correct. So I think we should give it a go. I haven't finished clearing up the mess. I am using P2P tunnels. They work fine. It's all working. I think it just scared me when this broke before, but it's all fixed and working now. So I'm going to try and do a practice recipe, probably a capacitor in this one, and see how it goes. To start with, I'm going to encode the recipe for 1 basic capacitor. I've encoded it onto both of these, which is what we're meant to do, and then we're meant to put them in both. So 1 in U and 1 in U, and put this back down. Okay, I'll go back to the terminals and see if it works. I'm back at the terminal. I have encoded the recipe for gold nuggets. If I want to get 8 basic capacitors, okay, we've got enough for it. Will it make? Yeah, it's all working perfectly. Amazing. So I think we can get 20 recipes on each, and then if we fill that up, which is quite possible, then we can get another 20 on the next one. So in terms of extreme sort of crafting, that's sorted. I know how to do that and I can replicate that. I need to sort out making machines to make ingots, alloys and stuff like that, but for now I think that's pretty good. Now I have some other crafting. I have upgraded the passive alloy system to double the height. I haven't made all the alloy smelters. They might want induction smelters, that's why, not because I can't afford it. And they've all got octactic capacitors in. Yes, I didn't want to make the octactic capacitor without the auto crafting, and let me tell you, it's actually very fast considering. Like, I thought the alloy smelter was going to take ages. It took like 20-30 seconds, so I'm really pleased. But yeah, I'll have to decide what alloys need to go in this. Stuff like crystalline's probably quite important, and other ones that I come across while I'm playing. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what I've been doing. Now, how hard do you think it would be to make a stack of machine casings for modular machines? I don't think it'd be too hard, and I think it's probably worth doing. So let's go on with that. And we now have 64 machine casing. Now we have the modular machine controller. We've unlocked a few more quests, and this one specifically says, do this ASAP, you'll thank me later. So I guess this is our next task. While I was waiting for chipsets to craft, among other things for the machine casings, I have spruced up the nuclear warehouse, or the turbine warehouse really. I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite proud of myself actually. I really like how it looks. So the entrances on the sides, they are garage doors. This one's probably a better example. So stand on the pressure plate, the door opens. Looks a bit silly, but should close there. And yeah, so not much has changed within. So the turbine still needs to be made, the reactor still needs to be made bigger, and this is still full. But I think this is a nice little area for the turbines. I like these are anti-blocks from Chisel. I like that they look like there's energy or radiation or something going through them. I like the colour scheme. Honestly, I'm just very proud of myself for building this. I really like it, and I know it's still technically a square, but I don't care. I like it. I just want to mention Emerald Essence is horrific for EMC. You get hardly any, even leaving it for ages. These are 10-10-10 seeds. I know it's only a small little farm, but the harvester is picking up pretty much as fast as it's making. Oh my goodness. Just while we're on that, this is a fully upgraded drawer and it's completely full of platinum essences. Jam the pipe. That's very interesting. I didn't think I'd fill that up. But yes, anyway, don't use emerald essence for EMC. This is still the best EMC farm ever. We get so many red matter blocks. We get some every second pretty much. So yeah, just in case you're playing this mod pack, don't bother making the emerald seeds. There's really no point. I've discovered quite a fun little item and it's called the dank storage. And I've had a dank null for collecting cobble and such and ores while mining before, but I've never seen these ones. And these are chests that work like dank nulls. So they store a lot of singular items. I'm not actually sure what the limit is. I made the highest tier, which involved nether stars, which is probably the most expensive part. Everything else is like diamond blocks, emerald blocks. But yeah, so I made one of these for the quarry. I put in some of the ores that we're mining for from the storage crate just to see it, and I think I've made 3 more. Yeah, I've made 3 more. I'm going to put one on the ore miner over there, and I'm going to make use of one for the Terra Mythical Void resource miner, and I've made an extra spare one because you can't upgrade them, so I've just made some fully upgraded ones. So yeah, this is very useful. I'm not sure if it works with a storage bus. It doesn't say anything about it. It just says use as a chest, so there is potential to use it to store a lot of EMCable items in the ME system, so I might do that as well. We'll see, because maybe not such a big one because I don't know quite how much this stores. If it's the same as one of these dank ones, that's a lot. That's dank 7. Does it say? It doesn't tell you how much it stores, but if it's like the emerald one, that's way too many EMC items. We'd waste all the EMC filling it up. But I just thought this was a neat find. I was trying to use one of the danks on the void ore miner, and it's just set on fire, and everything around it's on fire. I don't know why. It still works. It's just everything's on fire. Is it because this is here? Is it cross? That does seem to actually have been the problem. So don't put anything else on the void ore miner, or they'll set on fire, apparently. We now have formed the Terra Mythical Void Resource Miner. Does this need to go in here? Yes. Okay, so we just need to provide it with energy and then pump out the items. And the machine now has power. I'm just pumping into one of these dank 7s. It does take a long time with the power that I have. 20,000 hours it would take. Right, we better check the energy cells just to see if we're draining a lot of power. You can run it for a bit. We've got a good backlog. It would fill back in again pretty fine, but doing all right here. You're fine. It's probably because of the buffer and the dynamos. So we'll check that as well. So if I come here, this is draining pretty fast, so we can sustain it for a little while, see how it goes. We will need some of the stuff from this. Oh look, it gives you quite a few things at a time, so that's pretty nice, including stuff we haven't eaten yet. But yeah, I'll at least let this run for a while. I would like, if we can get it, the personal EMC link. Yeah, so use drawers of danks instead. So they're even recommending to use the dank that I made to store lots of EMC-able items, which is, we do need that. I've just been stuffing them in manually at the moment. So that's our main thing we want. We can upgrade that to a refined EMC link and even further to a compressed if we had enough EMC, which I think we probably actually might. Right, you can't make it, have to only get them from this. So we'll get a few things. I'd like a few of these, so we'll run, hopefully we'll get a few of these fairly quickly. Ooh, a portal. Yeah, I don't know how much else of this is actually going to be useful, and it will drain the power. So we'll run this for a while. If the power drains too much, then I'll turn it off, and then if that's the case, we can keep working on making the turbines and the reactors, which I've been slightly putting off. I'm cooking up about 16 stacks of gravitite ore to get the enchanted gravitite to make enough turbine housing, which I'm not even sure if it will be enough, but we'll see. But if you want to know how much of the aether I mined, we now have over 1 million holy stone in the dank null. So it was quite a lot. With enough enchanted gravitite, I can now make 4 sets of turbine casing. I put them in here just to be able to set them out without having to have all the crafting tables, but yeah, so that's a good start. Hopefully that's enough. I am sick of mining the aether. I should now be able to upgrade my void ore miner to tier 2. If I take it, I've made everything else for it, so this should be fine. Okay, I've got it. We just got an angel block to be able to place it slightly further away, and let's put it here. Okay, that'll do. The ore miner, and I've got the assembler. Okay, I think that's it assembled. I'll take the crystal laser lens from over there. I don't want to make another one, and then I should just have to dig down. Here, there's this rubbish in the way. It's alright. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's the laser, so that's obviously working. Okay, so now I just need to move over this, which is power, and I'm going to see if I can just put that down next to it instead of this crate, because I just don't want it to set on fire again. So you go here, and then if I put you here, that's already on. I assume that's working. I'd hope it's working. Seems to be on or anything. So and now I can get modifiers, I think. So we can have increases effectable lens or nanobots. Maybe if I do hashtag or here we go. So we can have here we go. So we can have speed, luck, or accuracy. So accuracy is the lens, speed is obviously the fastness of the machine, and then there's luck, which is increases ores per operation. Right, well, we can't make the luck one because it requires palladium, which needs a tier 3 ore miner. Let me make this speed one. We can make the speed one. We need mica. We just want that void resource miner, or I can get it from Crystacores, which is a Crystacores statue. Oh, even though I made the ore miner, I think I avoided the mica. I didn't realize it was important, so that's a bit annoying. Oh well, we'll just go how we're going. All is not lost, however, because I do actually still have the resource miner, so all I need to do is put it there and put another flux plug on it. Perfect. So now we should be getting mica and stuff. So, it's honestly pretty handy if it... Oh yeah, it doesn't have a laser lens, so let's see what mica likes. Mica is probably going to be the preferred... Oh, it prefers the white laser lens. Okay, well, I can make that pretty easily then. All I need is a bone meal, and we have one white laser lens. So if I just chuck this in, we should be getting some... There we go. Now is it going to work? Yes. So now we should get some mica. Have we got any of the... We haven't got any of the new stuff. That's alright. So yeah, that's pretty pleased. I'm glad I remembered I actually had that and I wasn't just going to give up. I've also increased the netherite production, and that is by adding some more induction smelters. So I've done this now because I can do the resonant upgrade kits with auto crafting, and I just didn't want to make them before. So now we're a little bit faster. I mean, to be honest, we could be even faster than this. I don't think but we're getting netherite in the barrel a lot faster. It's about 1,000 millibuckets every so often. Not doing too badly. I mean, it's only halfway there, but we're getting there. I've also built the frames for the turbines. These are 7x7x7. I don't know if you can make them taller, but we do have 552 turbine housing left over. So if we didn't want to make them taller, we can. And obviously they're not finished. We need the glass, etc, etc. But yeah, they all fit in nicely. Obviously still need to upgrade this, and I want to make some vibrant capacitor banks now. I've got auto crafting, which is probably not going to take too long anyway. I'd probably make a stack maybe. I don't know how many. I can't remember how many of these more than a stack though, but these are completely full, and the difference between them is fairly large. So yeah, Vibrant has 500 million and this has got 50 million, so it's a fair difference. I have updated my Grain of Infinity setup, so instead of just using the igniter, this is how it works. This isn't my design. If you look up recipes for Grains of Infinity, you can see that in the multi-block miniaturization, this is actually one of the recommended designs. So I've got a vacuum hopper here picking up the Grains of Infinity. I don't know how good a job it's doing if I manage to pick up so many just off the floor, so I might change that to an actually additions item collector instead. I think I can make them. Oh, I can make one right now, so I might make that instead. I know these ones work well, and then I can just get a filter for that. Is it actually additions? Oh, it's random things. I can get an item filter, and then I can filter this for Grains of Infinity. Whitelist. Perfect. Then I can put this instead of this vacuum chest. I can have this. We won't need this anymore. And max radius, and okay, that should work a bit better now. Take this, thank you. Yeah, that's just the system, just an upgrade. It kept breaking, I don't know why. The production is way faster like this than just having one igniter or even two igniters, so I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I'm very pleased for the change. I've now fully set up the 4 turbines. Well, I've set up the structures fully. I haven't connected any sort of power, and I haven't done the steam. This still is just running for making cyanite. So I've gone with mithril coils because we don't have any ludicrate, which is the best one. I don't think it says what was better. Turbine coil. Yeah, it just says you can use them. It doesn't say which ones are better. So I've gone for mithril because it looks nice and I had a lot of it because of the essence. So yeah, so this will produce steam. I've still got some steam backlogged in here and it will make power from that. And then I've put the turbine ports on the back. I'll make one of them input for the steam and one of them output for the water. I would do it now, but I don't have the wrench on me and I don't have any lime wool because it doesn't have EMC. So yeah, this should work nicely. To get quite a bit of power from this, I was just waiting on the Grains of Infinity to be able to make enough capacitor banks. I think I'll put them hanging from the ceiling or something cool like that. But yeah, not too bad. I'm very pleased with the setup. I think it's gonna provide us quite a bit of power for now, which will be useful if we're gonna get into any more tech. Already the mythical void miner had drained all the power and was stopping the void ore miners working. So having a bit of a better backlog should improve things. And I also need to make this bigger, so I'll get onto that eventually. eventually. And we'll see how well things work with only the smaller reactor. I've updated my alloy farm once again, and that is by using a refined EMC link. We are using EMC to fill up these drawer buffers. I've done some for all the alloys which have on this side that have the same ingredients. So these 9 ingredients, which is quite a few of them. We're really only missing the enderium one because we need platinum. That would be useful. I might switch some over. For example, this one's redstone and iron, so it'd probably be better suited to this side, for example, or this one, which is iron and ender pearls. So I'll switch one of these over. So yeah, basically it will automatically feed these drawers. I might have to downgrade the capacity on these. They're fine for now though. But yes, it's filling up. I'm not sure which one it's onto now. It seems to do them, and maybe it does it in the order they're in here. Yeah, I think it does it in the order that they're in the refined EMC link. So these will fill up. Once the buffers are full though, they'll fill up more evenly because these are still fairly slow. And yeah, so this is filling up that drawer from behind here so that we can always have enough energetic and is this vivid? Or is this energetic? Vibrant alloy. And then I just need to do the same on this side. We have 35 EMC links left. So, and we've only got, I think, 5 divine shards, which is what you need to upgrade them. I can't quite remember how we got them. Fighting bosses or something like that. I'm sure we'll find more in the future. But this is just a good way to keep the systems up and running. I will have to do it for these as well. The most annoying ones are the ones that don't have EMC. Like this one requires coal coke. I'm making coal coke separately over here. So you could put iron in, but we wouldn't have the coal coke. This one, the modularium's expensive. I mean, it would probably be fine. I can probably set up a couple more EMC farms to combat that. So we've got a bit more alloy automation now. We've got 2 EMC links, both full. I've connected this one to the other side as well, just so that we don't have to repeat making stuff like copper. Yeah, now this is all set up. We have enderium automated. This makes that, goes into here, makes enderium. We've got coal, pulverized coal automated, and that gets sent to any of the drawers that need it. By having the drawers locked like this, it means that I don't have to do lots of filters, so that just makes things a bit easier. And then we have a bit of a backlog, and this is really, you know, negligible EMC wise. We're losing what, 1000-ish a tick on that side, and then similar on this, so it's really not, it's negligible compared to the rates that we're making it. So yeah, this is just all the base alloys, all the normal alloys that I think would be regularly required. Platinum is obviously going to be a bit of a problem. The only way to get platinum is through the seeds, so I can set up an automated thing for now, but I mean, we've got 3000 enderium. I think if that one's slightly less automated at the moment, that'll be fine. But everything else, this one's up here because I moved it before I realized I could connect both sides. Yeah, so pretty much everything apart from modularium and crystalline is all automated, and not coal coke, that's not automated. I've changed the steel recipe. Instead of use coal coke, I've got pulverized coal and normal coal. That makes steel as well. So yeah, it's good to have all that set up in preparation for making more machines, more fasters, more everything, just to make sure all the EMC can keep up. I have expanded the EMC farm, so we now have 5 dragon hearts going at a time in the crafters, and that means our EMC production is 5 times as fast as it was. So yeah, these are all filling up nicely. They all work pretty well. We've got the stuff going in as always, so it's just the exact same setup as before. I've just expanded it. I didn't put them next to each other because I've been using the item ducts. I don't know if it is true. I feel like the resident servos are faster than the fully upgraded item conduits, so that's why I've been using them. And I've also been using these test locators between those ones because that's where the fastest transfer needs to happen. I could put them here, but there's no need. The diamond blocks are going as fast as they're coming, so it wouldn't provide any benefit. But yeah, just to let you know that this system's been increased. I don't know how to automatically add EMC into my EMC network. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. It might be the antimatter relay. No, that does the opposite of what I want. Yeah, so is it the collectors? The energy collectors? Is that what does it? Let's see. It automatically transfers EMCs to condensers and relays. No. Well, I don't know a better way. Unless I just, yeah, no, this is fine. Whatever. I'll just collect the red matter, I'm sure. Because I need to still make the blaze rods from the red matter in like a nice loop. So I'm sure there's some way you can automate this, like pump out the excess red matter and then insert that into a collector and then have that go into the system or something like that. But this goes well for now, and I'm just leaving it here for the time being. I don't have anywhere else to put it. Because I've bumped up the EMC, I am attempting to automate the modularium. Crystalline's fine. I just made another thing. The diamond block's cheap, considering. But yeah, we're just going to see how this goes. It says we're going about 300,000 every occasionally, but it's really not making a dent now. The drawer's filled up. So this is an upgraded, so it'll stop at 2048. I think we've got plenty enough for a buffer. This will really help because there's so many different modular machines in this pack. This will be an essential ingot, so I'd rather have this all sorted out. And we still have space to expand, so I'm very pleased with the upgrades we've made to this today. I'm very silly. I figured out how to do it. So these kind of work like the energy condensers, apart from it goes into your network rather than into the energy condenser. So all the red matter goes into here, and then it makes blaze rods straight from the energy that's in my network. So that's a good way to automate the system. I'm still producing blaze rods. I am in a net gain. I know it keeps changing, but I am technically in a net gain. See, it does go up more than it goes down. It was on 61, now it's on 62, and it'll be on 63 in a bit. So I'm glad we did this. I'm on a net gain, and it'll be even more of a gain once this has filled in. See, we've still got a fair amount to go. I'm glad I figured that out. That makes it easier. And it also means for this system over here, with the cinnabar, this occasionally would run out of red matter that I'd put in. And we can also put it downstairs with the redstone, but I think the lava production up from the nether is keeping up with this more than anything else. There's still some net gain of lava. These are all still pretty full. So yeah, that's all going well. And we are nearly at enough grains of infinity to make the octactic capacitors for the reactor, which is what I've been waiting for. I've also been messing about with bees a little bit. I wanted to make like a perfect gene sample of all the traits that I wanted. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 of the 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that says there's only 11 to get. Oh yeah, there's 2 that I couldn't get, and it was like tolerates rain and something else. I think in the book of creation it does tell you where you can get certain things from. So best fertility, best lifespan for production, lifespan for breathing is the shortest. Well, tolerates rain, often the rocky drones, and there was another one. I'm being silly. The one that's missing is species. There's not an ideal species, obviously, because it's whatever the bee is. The only problem is I kind of want to put this on the rocky drone, and I think you need all the chromosomes filled to be able to do that, because I want some rocky drones, and this one doesn't give any, because then you can get the no drone production for producing bees, and then the big drone production for breeding bees, for example. So let's see if we got any of the fast ones. We have fastest bee sample. I don't think they're quite actually the fastest. I think the fastest is actually the robotic, but they were easier to get. This one will be humidity tolerance. So I'm just going to put in some more theme things. Oh look, it looks like, that's so strange to see it just going up and down like that. Why are these so expensive? I think you could make more than that. So yeah, this is 2 pages, so it won't quite fill up yet, and I'll empty it eventually. So yeah, we're still going well on these. I did realize there is an automation upgrade, so they didn't have to do the piping and stuff, but it's fine because I kind of like, whoops, that one's angry with me. Yeah, I like seeing what's going on. So yeah, that's what I've been doing while I've been waiting. I don't want to set up the power system if I don't have the storage for the power system, so that's why I am waiting to get some vibrant capacitors, which hopefully will be done soon with a new grain of infinity setup. The problem was I had it, oh, there's so many of them. I had it automatic, and I had AFK'd, and then it broke, and then I fixed it, and then it broke again, so not doing very well. These are doing fine. We've got some mica from this one, and we have some ironite from this one, so not doing too badly. The only problem is these guys keep appearing from nowhere. Is it because I skipped the rain or something? I don't know, but they're very annoying. But I think we're doing well. I think we're getting a good basis of power and of materials to start getting into bigger and better things. I have noticed the next quest in the progression line though is for basic fission, which is the big reactor controller, which I have already made, and then it's number 3, so you might be able to do some warping shortly, which will be nice. I think that's a good time to wrap up the episode, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.